Hello everybody! Hello, hello. I hope you've been having a good weekend or a good start to your week. Hi Simon, hi Harukito, hi Dani, hi Arcadia. And Mabel, thank you very, very much. I remember you. Thank you very much for the lovely comments on the Disco Elysium playthrough. That still means so much to me that I could do something good for a game I really, really loved. So I'm still really proud of that. Hey Yasuni, welcome. Let us continue day 11. Step by step, piece by piece. And I had an idea. It's not a very exciting idea, actually. It is something. I'm just organizing my notes. We have this whole big combination thing. Off blue, green, white, red, purple. That one... not super good at this kind of puzzle. That one might take some... figuring out. So first, let's... actually, I'll do it when we come back. Let's go check out our... little room here. See what we have. Because there's been all sorts of interesting options I'd like to explore. We still have, I think, the blessing? Yeah, blessing of the high roller. Each time you draft a shop, gain 1 dice. Gain 5 extra coins each time you roll dice. What do we have? Hovel, tool shed. A tool shed. Shovel! Thank you. What's the... oh, hammer. Sledgehammer. Okay, good. We can focus on the green stuff. I want to know what the classroom was about, so I'm hoping that one will show up again. Let me take the washboard. And I'm a little bit scratchy from allergies, so please excuse me if I'm coughing a little bit. I have to clear my throat. I don't love this time of year. I don't love allergies. But I have tea. Reminds me I need to get some... I should get some tea for when we do the later Limbus streams. Okay, here's my idea, because I was bothered on this one. Because I mean, I feel like we're pretty clear that you subtract like one word from the other and you're left with a letter. Or an and, in the case of ampersand. Or maybe not, maybe that's just being pedantic. But this one was bothering me because it's like Queen of Diamonds and Ace of Spades. And I was like, and like Queen, Ace, those don't really go together. And then I was thinking about like the suit orders. I was thinking maybe it's like, they got like 2 different hand ways they're being held. They have different values. I was like, okay, I can't think of this. So let's work backwards, because we have Ace. And ace is a nice short word. So let's assume that we get a letter from subtracting ace from something. What could that be? And I figured the queen, you call these face cards. Jack, queen, king. So it could be F. Now what we do with that F, I don't know, but I felt like that was a possibility. I was like, again, I don't know what to do with these. I was wondering if like, are they directions to go in? If we like followed in order? Because you could do like F for forward, but that just doesn't really seem to make much sense to me. So What it actually means, I don't know, but I have something from this at least. I can pretend. And again, a good one to start with. Do my best to try and save my gems, because I always end up losing them. So we have pray and pry. Yeah. Get a key. I mean, bedroom wouldn't be too bad, but let's start grabbing a few items. This one's gotta be desert and dessert. I don't think it's pudding or flan. Hi, Veiled Man. Welcome, welcome. I just know Canto 8 will have incomprehensible amounts of text. At least I don't have to read it this time. We'll have to read Dante and narration stuff. Parlor, storeroom. Let's just keep things being open. Plain and plan. Which is cute, because that does give you an E. Hey there, welcome! Spare room, guest bedroom, pantry. Take the apple. Apple of the day, I did have an apple earlier. There and star. Ooh, den. Definitely take the den. Ooh. Been a while since we could take a sledgehammer. Ooh. An apple a day gives you 2 more steps. Do tools have limited uses? Not these ones. What I'm aware. I want to focus. There's the pawn where the pictures tie and here. Patio, but that could pay off later. And there should be spots to dig. Gonna have to cough 1 sec. Is me? Okay. Dig spot. Like Animal Crossing. Nothing of interest. Oh, but to get a gem there. So now go back around. Not even a rock. We'll double back. Work on the other side. Maybe get a bedroom in the corner. Do corridor. Make sure that's unlocked. Sign and pin. Yeah, I don't wanna be careful about locking. Steps would be good. No, we're gonna be better. We're gonna try and save. Saving the gems this time. That key. There's a lot of times I get worried about being locked out and then tag and stag, and then I get locked out anyway. So as long as there's a way through this one. Okay, that works. Don't love putting the chapel here, but I think we have to roll with it. Yes, hope everybody's been doing well. My week generally has been quite low-key. Bedroom. Items for sale. We get like a... Don't we get a reroll from doing this? Yeah, so that might be worth it. We can buy gems here, maybe. I see gems. Bath and bat. So I was wondering what like the with and without meant, but now I think it is just... This is just meant to hint to you that this is how the pictures work. Upgrade disc. I think we need the... I mean, I guess the question is we don't... We don't have anywhere to use it, so it might be... Should we wait before we spend things? We can probably get that money back. I wouldn't worry too hard about being locked out. Usually solving pulling puzzle and lock more upgrades make it easier. Okay. Don't get unless you get a computer room. Okay. We do have to go through the chapel. We can install Doom. Here's something I didn't know about discs until... I think I'm tempted to risk it because we just haven't found very many. And like, we'll lose the money anyway. We do have the reroll at least. I didn't know that floppy disks used to be actually floppy until like last year, I think, when I was going through some stuff. Very thin, very floppy. I've only ever like held the hard ones. And it never really occurred to me that there was a reason that they were called floppy. You don't think you've ever seen one in real life? I was messing with some old computer stuff, so... my parents have a whole bunch of old, like, computer stuff, so I was going through some of that. I'm gonna go for let's go for it. This always makes me want to, like, look in. I don't think I've ever, like, actually put a floppy in. Okay. Okay, well, we want something that goes up and we can afford, so... Guess it's gonna be the spare room. And again, hope we can keep going through, because we do have nice tools this time. Courtyard, bedroom... I hate it when this happens. What's the gems? do we have enough? We have 5 coins. If we go back to 4, we can still afford them, but we can't go out. I forget, we can't go out. We did the roll. I forgot about that. Gems keep friends alive. Let's look, let's just see if there's anything I missed in the bunk room before. We have had it, but... Banana! 2 banana! I think I copied down these colors at some point. Yeah, there's that. Okay, that. And the hamster. I hope the hamster's being taken care of. And that's how my story ends. I've never taken... Oh, small cottage. Well, that was a warm-up run. Just a warm-up. I've never taken, like, architecture classes, like what I assume you take in architecture school, how to actually build something, but I've taken it from, like, art history perspective. Taken architecture, a bit of architecture there, not a lot, and I guess a class just generally on space, I would say. Whereas I haven't really been able to talk about that. It's not one, because my limited experience, it's not something I ever felt like that confident speaking on. Trading post, root cellar, spots. You don't tend to actually... Shelter protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms drafted. Sure. We've been in there. I want to try the classroom thing when it comes up. Yeah, so it's hard to talk about. I don't feel like I'm educated enough to really talk about architecture in that respect, but it is such a fascinating subject, because of course you can look at it from like the same perspective. You look at a painting, the history, the materials, but there's also so often all these functional aspects. I mean, because it's not just like a chimney is a part of the function. Is the function of the room itself? Is it, what are you meant to do within the room, and how does the building facilitate that? How does the environment, how does nature fit into that? Are you disrupting nature to build this? Are you working with the nature? How is the experience of moving through the building work? How does that make you feel, think, you know? This game is quite an interesting sort of representative of that. Do spare room. I haven't felt the need to like go back for the coupon book yet. Parlor, storeroom, or I think we'll do parlor. But there's just so much to it in history, I just don't feel like I can really talk about it. But I'm like, yeah, we're basically... Oh, there's dessert and desert again. Here I'm sure there's like a really interesting essay you could write about this, and I don't have the greatest grasp on the themes or the story of the game yet, but just how you are building not just the space, but you're building the story. Magnifying glass, nice. Always at least one that's true, one that's false. Okay, what do we have? This box is blue. That is certainly true. The gems are in the true box. This box is black. It's definitely... Only one box is placed and the other two are always empty. There'll always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There'll always be at least one box which only displays false statements. The other two are always empty. I mean... Oh, I don't think I've run into one that's like this. Hold on. I'm undefeated in the parlor. So am I, but this might be the... The prompts get really fun as you keep going. There will always be at least one box that only displays true statements. There will always be at least one box that only displays false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other two are always empty. It doesn't necessarily say like that the true box has to be the one with the prize. These false statements. Box is blue. Box is black. Gems are in a true box. I actually know for this one. Gems are in a true box, but only one can have the gems. I don't know how you differentiate what the difference between the blue and black box are. So at least one box don't display true statements. Can't we use the magnifying box? We need like an X-ray. That would actually be that would certainly be an upgrade. X-ray to just skip this and see what's in the boxes. The other two are always empty. I mean, like, I'm confused because like this one could be gems are in a true box. True, false. Can I just lift a box and shake it? That's... Yeah. Just knock one of these things older. This is... Oh, we're abiding by the rules. Yeah, and ruin the game. The whole point is the game. I feel like it would... Like, red lights would start... The red lights would start... Just use a sledgehammer like a normal person. Yeah. Probably bolted to the tables. I'm liking the X-ray idea. The middle one could be alive. The gems are in a true box. They're not in the true box. And they have to be in the false box? I mean, this is where I've been leaning, but... I mean, that's where I was leaning, but it was throwing me off. Oh, if there's a game that... Okay, thank you. That's where I was going, but it was still... I was trying to reason with the logic of it. This game that deserves a VR port, it's this. At least one false statement. I think that's what was also throwing me off, is I think I've always gone for like the true statements for the... so many times for these. Commissary... Entry, West Wing Hall. The easiest way to think about it is if both other boxes are true, then White has to... Right. Right. Kind of got that, but also wasn't sure. Courtyard. Keep things... Really need that. Let's... The main point is being able to get up. Let's do the guest bedroom. If there's anything on the tables... The car keys? Car keys! I don't know if it's possible to actually drive the car, but that has been an option. Security. Let's do the den. Keeping the gems. Keep boat. Oh, Crow and Row. Let's see if there's anything here, then we might go back down and around. Tier and tie. I don't know if we have like a secret message here. Is there something relevant about the moon? We just haven't really got it. You can beat the game by crashing your car through the door. Oh, there's a gem. Stockpile. This. What are your secrets? What are your secrets, postcard? We definitely played games where there's like secret messages hidden. I feel like Sly Cooper had... Was it Sly Cooper that had some of those? You had to get like combinations or something from paintings. That's just what these all remind me of. Almost makes it look like film strips here. But I remember some of those puzzles took me forever. Actually, like, Apollo Justice had a identify certain spot kind of puzzle things. And there's one I remember towards the... One time I had to actually look up a guide. It was towards the end of Apollo Justice for, like, picking something out. Brutal. Greetings from Or this could just be environmental storytelling. There's that stroke. Like, there could be, like, someone's signature hidden. That's what it feels like it could be. I'm gonna leave it for now. Oh, pixel hunting. Sometimes when the pixel hunting is so bad, I can't really... We're gonna go back down, I think. When the pixel hunting is so bad, like, I can't be mad. I read this. Closed. Yeah, okay. That one. That, when they're so hard to find, they're funny. I wonder if there's a mystery to this room as well. Manage to stomach the druids. But druids, if you'll at least get something funny. You know. Your prize for everything is a laugh. That was sort of an example of... This will be nice for later. Sometimes stuff can be on the floor. Corner is a place to, like, put one of these rooms. Many gems. Gems at the expense of everything else. I remember... Oh yeah, there's this sort of Rubik's Cube. Definitely the symbolism. Can you play the drum? Why is the lamp like this? Oh yeah, tag and stag, right. No, there's one bit in, I remember from my playthrough of Druids where I was trying to figure out what item to use. Yeah. Take a key. And it was basically like the last item I tried and it made me so mad. But not really. It was hard not to like just laugh at the absurdity. Nursery. Okay, we did get the... Green rooms do not cost. We still have options. So we might do this for the steps. Oh yeah, and there's the... Oh. Thank you. There's the book, which I felt like there was something... Oh, we have the magnifying glass. I wonder... Like there was anything that like jumped out at me that I needed to hunt around for. There's this whole thing of there being like a different ending. Oh, there we go. The prince had a love for all things red. It's only the true color, the prince often said. Yeah, okay, there we go. Prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. Okay. That's something. Oh yeah, Limbus recursion. Good point. Limbus PV. Oh, I loved it. I'm too excited. I'm so excited. It's not a whole lot to like... I don't think there's a lot for me to add, because of course they hide a whole lot of this stuff. Try and keep going up. Very... yeah, corridor. because for like the first PVs, they tend to only like talk about the first part of the story. Let's see, Bridge and Bride. Yeah, it didn't get much to go off, which I'm not surprised. It tends to be how they do. Don't show that much. Don't even spoil like we don't even see really any family members. I think we have some gems to spare for the moment. I don't suppose this will I'll magically have the answer for this one. Road and Rod. I'm still mad at you for getting Limbus means to recommend it. It's algorithm. I guess I'm not surprised at this point that there's certain things that have very strong algorithms. VTuber seems to be one. Limbit, Project Moon at this point. What did I watch? Sometimes, I mean, I get a lot of dog videos. What did I watch? Oh, I watched like a bass cover of something and just got a ton of like bass videos. Like just very recently. So much going on in here. I'm also mad at you for getting VTubers. But that's me. Thinking about the PV storeroom pantry. I think we have coins. We can redraw and try and get observatory, billiard, closet, observatory. Lock and clock. Yeah, there's a lot to talk about the fan base, but I'm still thinking about the PV here. Let's see. Surprised by the announcers. Oh, we got Diamondus Minor and the twins. So there's like one day. Should check. There's like one day where we don't necessarily want to. That like Draxus the Dead. It's interesting because it's like not connected. It seems to be like a skull. The sail. Going up this way. It'd be nice to like go around. Oh yeah, and we have the like red room protection if we wanted. Courtyard, commissary. This will pay it off. Oh, there's security thing. Thank you. Metal detector. Beep beep beep. On a key card. How can we? Yeah, we'll do pantry. Dig spot. We don't have the shovel though. The coins, because we don't have any. I'm super happy to see more Hey Show IDs. And I think we need that. We'll do the storeroom. I was hoping. Oh yeah, Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day for anyone who celebrates. No, the Hey Shows are like my favorite new faction. I just think, oh, And an ampersand, although could just be and, but ampersand. Now we'll go to bedroom and den. Need to go back down and around, I guess. That's okay. It's not great, but we get 2 steps from there at least. I know when we saw the like little preview at the end of the intervallo, it's like I really hope we get these, and I'm glad we don't feel as, you know, limited. Because I remember people thought we wouldn't get Rhodia as Rhodia would get an ID because they've been so strict about go up beforehand by like 3 weeks of story IDs, and then Raj, go dining room. Would be nice to come back to, and again I just want to keep going up. I would like to see another branch, although there's, you know, there's so many characters. I'm sure we'll just get to see a lot, and we'll just want everybody. I'm still holding out for Xifeng. Xifeng, Burn ID, but I'm so curious about what their playstyle is going to be, if they're going to stick with Rupture or Commissary. This will be cancelled out, so I think we can do that. There's that bedroom. We could really poison IDs, because I wouldn't mind. We have 2 keys. Oh great, thank you. I'm super happy. I wasn't sure I felt after that stream because I was so nervous. I couldn't watch over it. I could just tell how shaky and nervous I was, but I just really wanted to do something like that. Story. Yeah. Environmental house features. You couldn't tell. Okay, that's good. I felt that way to me. But I guess is me being... Oh, that's a locked door, but we're in here, so... Still haven't done the power from the boiler room. Like a Bunsen burner type thing. All these, let's see what experiments we can do. Not actually sure what plant that is off the... It's like a stage and sage? I'm gonna guess that's sage. It's a little harder when there's like flowers and you can't see a color. What can we do here? Experiment setup. Each time you find some trash, spend 2 more gems drafting room. Each bedroom you draft after your second. We do want to make another bedroom, so let's have it. I mean, this could normally add 1 gold to your alliance. This could backfire the like setting steps to 40. Rather you'd be normally add 1 gold to your allowance. Small chest. Maybe we are going to be able to spend some, so maybe yeah, we'll do that. do want to like find... do want to... is there anything? Doesn't look like anything. I'd still like to... like a store or something. Back to the dining room, I suppose. Sheltered. I like that. I like that we get like the radioactive symbol. This we want to be like... is it rank 8 that we want for the meal to appear? Do you play New York Times Connections? I actually do. I play it every day. Security, garage. Oh. Is that what you're picking up? No, I really enjoy Connections. I actually play it with one of my parents a lot. We also do Strands and Cinematrix sometimes, and sometimes Wordle. Oh, okay. Walk-in closet, gymnasium. We'll be protected. Sheltered. Wheat and weather? It's before... I mean, I kind of just want to, like, go up so we can... Oh. Boudoir. Take that. A few more steps. Oh, will the magnifying glass reveal anything here? I can't read that. There's some connections can be really fun. Normally it's not so bad, but there's a couple that have always made me really laugh. There's one that we couldn't figure out where it ended up being like great characters, and another was yoga poses that we absolutely could not figure out. I think we did today's really fast though. Is there anything like in the wrapping paper? This feels like there's got to be something. I mean, maybe it is just like there's a hidden safe, which isn't even that hidden, but this kind of game, it's hard not to second guess. I'm just also thinking about the trailer. Sometimes it's hard for me to do such completely different multitasking. Shoes. Yeah, we can curve back down. Passageway, breaker box. We can do that. Palette and plot. Now the thing is, let's turn that off. On, garage on, keycard entry system off. Now we have this whole puzzle here. I think I have all the info to solve the breaker box. My question I felt about is like I could solve this puzzle, but I wasn't actually sure if we like needed a specific room or not to do it. Well, this is, I mean, we can tell what this is. Okay, okay. This is not my strength, that puzzle solving strength either, but I want to finish. Ego surprised me for the battle pass. I think I thought about the like centipede apostle once upon a time, but it didn't seem as obvious to me as some of the other ones. Centipede apostle, and then so that no one will cry, talisman. Total. Like, I was wondering if there's gonna be like a really old wild card. Wasn't prepared for that. But very curious, because the big question in the room is, like, talisman. What are we gonna do for talisman? So I do kind of hope the other Hay show, the snakes, might have something to do with talisman, because, like, if you could get Greg a new rupture ego, he has AEDD. Sorry for everyone who doesn't care about Limbus. Very sorry. There's that. I'm willing to bet the effect is inflict 5 talisman on hit. Yeah, we're just gonna go for it. And then my question was, I was sitting there, I've been sitting there. It will sort of depend on, like, when we get the kit reveals. Maybe I'll, like, timestamp this afterwards so people can skip. What do I grab Deviat Sinclair? I was actually hoping new Hay shows aren't Rupture having eats. I know I'm conflicted, because I'd like to use them together, but also there's really no indication. Poison would be interesting. Hi, Scobo Vagans, welcome. I mean, I could go either way. I just think new Rupture for Greg, and then but Brody already has, like, very good rupture-y ID. Charge and, like, a dimensional rift thing could be interesting. Does Dawn have rupture ID other than LC? I don't think so. And I really like that Dawn, but she does have clashing issues now, and I really like her, so ideally I'd like to, like, get her numbers up a tiny bit. But yeah, Deviat Sinclair, I'm like, there's gonna be all this new stuff. Oh yeah, Warp Corp. W Dawn, but I know who uses that in a Rupture team. Dawn, Hay show. Yeah, Deviat Sinclair, cause, like, he's gonna get the new ego. It would be interesting, and, like, maybe we want another unit. Maybe we want another unit if he's no longer on talisman duty, but then he's a rupture unit that at a certain point exchanges being able to inflict rupture for defense level down. I'm like, is that ever gonna be useful? Like, how good is his Evolve ego gonna be? Oh yeah, and one more thing. If they manage to get Rough Shadow Talisman Shackles, me too. Yeah, it's probably for the best. I commissioned some thumbnail art. Of course, I don't put, like, time limits, and this is Skeb, so you can't really set that. But last time this artist did it really fast, but it's fine if they don't do it, but I did get something Canto 8 relevant. I might just make the streams with, like, the sheep art again, just temporarily. Just so people can see the timings, so if that pops up. Okay, so we have off blue, green, white, red, purple. I think we need to make everything purple first to be able to get the white. It's fine, it's really cute. I know, it's still one of my favorites. I love all the art I commissioned. So press green to activate blue. So green becomes red, plus blue. Remember, how do we do this? Press green to activate blue, plus blue next to red to activate purple. 5 purple needed for 6 purple. And then white only after all are purple. This puzzle reminds me of one of Club Penguin's puzzle. I've never actually played Club Penguin. Although when I think about it, that's probably a tough puzzle for what I think the age group is for Club Penguin. There's a really interesting video by the person who like designed and animated the Club Penguins. Really, I can't remember the details of it now, but I love that kind of stuff where you're trying to make things under limitations. That's some crazy difficulty sometimes for kids' game. If you've ever... should go back and look at like what Neopets did. They had these like long-running plots that involved puzzle solving, and they were so complex. Oh, there's also like a puzzle solving like contest on Neopets, and I would like I brought them to my parents sometimes, and I could never, and like they couldn't do them. They were intense. Okay, that's how you get blue. I want to make this, so... And I forgot you can't reset this, that's a pain. So there was a way I did it before where I just set them all going in a row. Can we set everything? Oh, without difficulty? Okay. Okay. And to actually internalize this, let me hold it up at the same time so you can actually see them. Press green. Activate. Press green to activate blue. Press blue next to red to activate purple, but that makes the red purple. Okay. Hotel Dusk. Hotel Dusk I actually had it when I was younger, but I think I was too young for it. It's always sort of when I've wanted to... Wasn't there a Hotel Dusk sequel? I thought there was two of them. And I've never actually played a Monkey Island game. I know that's a big classic I need to go to. I actually want this one to be red. Okay. It was only released in Europe. Oh, okay. That explains something. Okay, so I'm still just getting the feeling for this out. Okay. Oops, okay. It's red. Hey, I have to actually memorize this pattern. I'm sorry if this looks silly from the other side. So I turn this one red and then I press the blue. And now I make this one white. The colors change if I do it right to left. I think it can do it either way. That's purple now, so we do want this one to be red. Now we want this one to be blue. Okay, okay. Okay, so we did not need to unlock another room after that. It unlocked the room itself. Oh. That's... Hello? Like a gem mine? Gemstone Cavern has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you'll start each day with 2 gems. Oh. Oh no, the children yearn. Oh wow. Keycard is all Minecraft. Mirror Dungeon Mines unlocked. I was actually thinking there's some joke about with the reroll thing. There is some joke to do about this whole... Oh yeah, it is like half a room. That's actually probably something we should keep an eye on, how these smaller rooms work. Now that was locked. I think we have to go back down and around. There's some joke about wanting Bina. Alright, key cards off in security. They should be, this like doesn't lead anywhere. We're protected here. We really need like a bedroom. Or to get high enough to get the food. Get through here, please. Keycard reader does not appear to be powered on. Oh, I thought these, but then you could unlock them. Bedroom. Gonna have to go all the way around to the courtyard again. Okay. Oh, great. Change the setting. Oh, did I mess that up? Oh, haven't set on the computer. Thank you. That's a reminder. We can do that. See where this gets us. Thought about that part. Kind of annoying you have to do that every single time, but good. Unlock. There we go. Thank you. What happens when you take longer breaks in between each one? I guess now that we have it, we could like set it to high, right? Then we know we can get through these. We'll see if we can get something with this, and also yeah. Allowance has been raised. Take us to the courtyard if we wanted. Might as well. Oh. Oh. I don't think we have enough steps to get there. We have 12. 1, 2, 5. Well, this gets we get a refund just for this one. Let's see. Keyless. What's gonna happen? We did do a bit. We did get something. The food is right there. And we did get something quite significant there. I thought there was an apple. I suddenly wondered if it was a gem. Oh yeah, and we got these. Maybe there's food in them. Oh, right, we don't have the sledgehammer. Now we go up and around. Storing room. Library. Oh yeah, I think that we have a book here. Chart and cart. Well, at least we can read the book. Oh, thank you, King. You always say such kind things, and I really appreciate it. I'm glad I can brighten people's day. That's why, I mean, I do this because I like games, but also I want to make people happy. Caught Swimbird. Oh, we can't. Well, Herbert S. Sinclair, Mrs. Peterson, Simon, Mrs. Peterson, and Babbage. That's Detective Bon Margle, Simon P. Jones, and Marigold Swimbird. In 93. Babbage. Simon. Swimbird. Get this out of the way. Oh, I love this art. I was saying I love that sort of mixed media. Colored pencil and watercolors to get that like a little bit of textured outlines. I am a dare bird. A daring and brave bird. Diving so deep. A ride on the wave bird. There's not a dare I would not do. There was not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. This is what they say when looking at me. You are a seabird. You are not a seabird. You are not a swimbird. If you are a friend bird, fly in the wind, bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends? For they know me best, or so they pretend. I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. And I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me, and on my behalf. I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for my friends... For maybe my friends won't like the real me. When I will say goodbye to my dreams in the sea, I wonder why daring feels just like defeat. That's the end? No! So one thing I noticed... I don't know if it means anything. Sometimes, like, the The second, these capital letters, like, my friends are not very open, and then, but the here is not capitalized. Not in the C. U, Y. Moral of the story, confirm to society at the expense of your hopes and dreams. I want to go back to the archive and read what they said about Swimbird now. Like, listen. Listen is capitalized. Do we want, like, the letters? Or, and these ones are bolded. I dare. Dare not smile, dare not laugh. I feel like there's gotta be, like, pages missing. No, Swimbird! Take up your chin, bird. Let's see, IA, EA. Do I look at the letters or the words? EI. However, AT at BN. Maybe I'll just write all these down. Just in case. Or no. Or no. That is, they say it when looking at me. I mean, I could just come back to this stream, but there's the Marion Marigold, and again Roberta Sinclair, Mrs. Peterson. Do we know the Mrs. Peterson who got it thrice? A detective. I wonder what you got out of it. Ruffington Red. A diving. A there. I. However, R. To bird not. It is not the word. That. You. If fly. And 121 VOD 2. Okay, I'll check that. I'll check that out and listen for. Yeah, that was the last one. And. Should we check? Okay, one sec. Let's check that out. This is the power. Doing it live. A 2. I don't want to hear me. Pause. Left over. No, go away. Literary honor. There we go. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture Picture book Swinburne has been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. Swinburne author never considered herself a success. That was that. So won the award in August 2022. Or August 22nd, 85, or around there. 5, so in between these. I feel like there's gotta be pages missing. Maybe we'll find them. Okay. Now, we are about to face defeat. Let's look at our final vault. Oh, I want to get to the study. I don't think we've been in there. Am I just gonna collapse? Okay, we can be in here. Oh no, oh no, we can't. So close. I think we got some good stuff. Prosaic Inn. Not bad. I want to find the classrooms. I want to try to study. It was like the office we found last time, and I just didn't... There was a puzzle there that I just didn't quite... A, B. Didn't quite get. Progress is made, thank you. Okay. We just have the gems, although I would like to take a look at the cavern. Well, the fact that it's not... Although that would take some more steps, so maybe when we have some more leeway. I love how the manor name changes these days. I know, that's really cute. There seems to be a whole ton of variations. It's the little stuff. Oval Shrine. Can I offer you a gem in this trying time? No, we'll have to come back. But it did seem useful for later runs. Okay. Oh. Allowance? This is new. Good morning. It has come to my attention, or Master Simon, it has come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance to use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there's anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you I am still personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. Oh, that's cool. I mean, 1 coin, not gonna get us that far, but... I mean, see if we can... Let me come back around. Let's see how we're doing. First step to more income. True. Oh. Always good. Desert and dessert. Observatory corridor is always unlocked. To the corridor. Again, saving the gems. Just as we would save the animals. Commissary parlor. Again, stick with the den. I want to see if we can, like, go back around. Look. Guess we'll take the book. Just to keep us from being locked. There's a fan stream some time ago celebrating Limbus' anniversary that Project Moon streamers from all over the world. I saw that. I thought I would have really liked to have been a part of something cool like that too, but I think I need to be a bit bigger first. Oh, and caught. This one threw me off. I guess this is what a cot would have looked like. I want to go down. Yeah, we'll do this one. Library. Gotta have the library. Can't remember, not calling that a stretch. I forget what else I called it beforehand. I did think I might have thought it was a drying rack. Okay, now I can order another one. Sightseer's Guide, History, Fixed Stars. I think we need to do the EPCW Pump System User Manual, because I don't know. I need instructions for that. It was one of those ones where I'm like, there's the puzzle here, but I don't even know how to start. Then let's look at our records. Longest day, an hour and a half. Average day, 40 minutes. One allowance. Ops drafted. Don't seem to see green rooms that often. Parlors solved. Probably drafted, probably solved. Did I just not do the puzzle once? Oh, the dartboards. What's the other one again? I feel certain that in one of these there's gonna be the magic book that we have to click on and pull it out. Unfortunately, this isn't like one of those older cartoons where you could tell that the book is which book you need to pull, because it's like cell shaded and not painted as part of the background, you know? Scrapbook. Oh yeah, this is fun. Can't seem to pass it up. Contraptions I've made. Okay, that's new. Oh, stamp. There are stamps. Oh, do we have to look at them with the magnifying glass? Is that the point? Locksmith. Keys for... Yeah, I've never... Maybe one day. There's the holly. The one true book. Indeed. Look at the... I guess there's not much room on, like, the plan, but... Like, maybe we could, like, get in there or something, you know? Yeah, it's totally a Scooby-Doo thing where you'd... see some of the stuff that is or isn't animated. It'd be fun if you could, if you wanted to do your pixel hunting, you could just find it. Oh, have a lovely night, Sarah. Thank you. Thank you for dropping by. Rotunda. Select a new Select a new floor plan to permanently add to your state's draft pool. I think we gotta check this out. See what's in here anyway. Ooh. Very detailed model of a safe. Oh, if we had the magnifying glass, I'm sure there's something. I don't suppose it's here. Can we have one of these, like, drafting rulers? Rod and road. Oh. Great Hall partitioning plan for Thursday, November 19th. Let's see, let's write that. Great. Oh. The, like, brackets. I'll put that in. Or Thursday, Nov 19. Okay. Look at that in a second. I'm just the blueprints. I'm not sure what some of these are. There's a globe. Okay, what do we have? Ooh. Potential new floor plans. In the Updrafting Studio, you'll be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your draft pool. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Tomorrow, you'll start with one key for each clock tower room you draft today. Solarium. You're more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. Oh. Oh, I wonder. Kind of tempted by the solarium just because that will maybe pay off for letting us get more of these rare rooms. Permanent boons. The best. I mean, I don't think there's a wrong option here, but I'm tempted by the solarium. Oh, we can look more. A quaint floral sitting room surrounded entirely by tinted glass planes. This room is ideal for tea in the afternoons or getting some sun without the hassle of going outside. Oh, right, drafting costs. Good point. The one... Well, let's have tea. That's really important to me. That's free. These small sleeping quarters, devoid of frills and distractions, are ideal for the student, scholar, or denizen of academia. Oh, that's also me. Wishes to focus on their studies without interruption. Study and sleep. Rinse and repeat. Access to Mount Holly's clock tower has always been heavily restricted. Time is sacred, and any tampering of the estate's governing timepiece has never been risked. These are really interesting, too. Tempted by the solarium. We can try and get this room again more quickly. Now let's take a look-see. This book-see. Drafting strategy. Oh, interesting. Okay, this will definitely be one to keep an eye out for. Okay. The drafting spectrum. Blueprints are more than just blue. It should come as no surprise that the first color that comes to mind when speaking about blueprints is blue. And while it is true most architectural plans and designs are found on blue paper, it's not the only color on which floor plans are drafted. In fact, originally they were not blue at all. That's it. Yeah, why do we call them blueprints? Hundreds of years ago, the chemicals used to create floor plans caused coated paper to turn black when exposed to light. This raven hue, perhaps more fitting to the reign of Horus, was decidedly more difficult to affix in architects' revision edits to, and so blue was proposed as an ideal replacement, as it has no political ties to any other realms. Yeah. By the Fourth Era, all floor plans were being printed on blue paper. Over the years, the fear of political connotation deferred to innovation, and the use of colored prints eventually became popular with engineers and architects. Okay, this definitely adds something to everything about the red prints. If colors have a very strong political connotation. Became popular with engineers and architects who used hues as a way to differentiate various types of buildings and rooms. Violet prints, oh, they're one word, for example, are only used when creating plans for a bedroom, while an orange floor plan will immediately inform a contractor that the print contains designs for a hallway. In this issue of drafting strategy, we'll explore the different features of each type of floor plan and look at the underlying connections that tie each room to its color. Most Violet Dreams. Architectural Digest Guide to Bedrooms. The bedroom is often referred to as the heart of the home, and with good reason. It's a place where people can rest during a long day, where they can kick up their feet for a bit and recharge their batteries. Architects always use violet-bordered floor plans for bedrooms, and the comforting purple hues encountered while drafting will usually let a weary traveler know they've found a room in which they can rest up. Architects may wish to utilize bedroom strategies if they are the type who love to explore and backtrack frequently. Having an excess of steps usually affords bedroom enthusiasts the mobility to be more carefree with their plans for the day. Okay. Bedroom steps, average number of doors 1 to 2. Extra items likely, synergy, sleeping mats, nursery, servants' quarters. Green rooms are a wonderful way to bring the outdoors inside and provide a breath of fresh air for the home. The abundance of plant life, rich soil, and natural resources in these spaces make them extremely appealing for architects who enjoy gardening and open spaces. These floor plans are extremely synergistic, and strategies centered around green will often involve drafting as many of this color as possible. I want to try doing that. The more green rooms you're able to draft in your house, the more powerful their effects will become. Additionally, these spaces are more likely than other types of rooms to contain piles of dirt for digging. Extra items often. Synergies most green rooms. Shovel. Watering. I don't think we've seen a watering can. Orange passageways. Oh no, I don't remember if we've seen the foyer. Actually, seeing that there's a whole bunch of like busts there might be useful for one of those puzzles. If the bedroom is the heart of the home, then hallways are the arteries, serving as diverging paths that branch out to connect different parts of the house and lead visitors to their intended destination. While these orange corridors are often overlooked as one travels through them, they are a vital component of any house. The numerous doors found in each hall provide the means to add more rooms to your house, and the more hallways you have, the less likely you're to draft yourself into a dead end. Hallway strategies are ideal for the architect who prefers more rooms and flexible options for expansion over pure resources. I like the idea of like architectural strategies. Is the hallway strat. I am hallway maxing. Orange keys, extra items rarely, synergies, foyer lock. Kit, hall pass. I don't remember the hall pass either. Gold and trim. Shops are an essential part of any large estate, providing a convenient place for staff and residents to purchase items without having to leave the property. Including at least one of these floor plans in your house will provide you with an outlet for any coins that are found during the day. Strategies that involve generating lots of gold will usually want to draft multiple shop rooms to expand the range of shopping opportunities. These floor plans are bordered with shades of gold, enhancing the sense of luxury and refinement in the shopping experience. Whether it's a quick snack or a high-end fashion item, having a well-placed shop within the estate can greatly enhance the quality of life for the entire household. In fact, we don't have a drink. Extra items, never for free. Negative space. X. Red rooms are a daring addition to any home, providing a small element of danger that can excite and thrill both residents and visitors. With these rooms come a certain level of risk. They also offer the potential for substantial returns as they provide as many doors as they do opportunities. Architects who are willing to take the plunge and draft a red room are often rewarded with a unique and striking space that leaves a lasting impression on those who enter. Just like in life, taking risks can be intimidating, but those who dare to venture outside their comfort zone can reap the greatest rewards. Associated resource vexation. An X. 3 to 4, seldom. 3 shelter, tomato soup, skilled players. Interesting. I don't know what that means either. For zematic rooms, you may on rare occasions notice some floor plans have more than one color in their design. These rooms are unique in that they simultaneously share all the characteristics of each type of room associated with those colors. For example, a floor plan with a violet and gold border would be best described as a bedroom shop, while an orange and green one might contain a corridor of greenery and plants. The aquarium is a very useful multicolored floor plan as it supports all of the color-based strategies listed in this volume. For example, it can give you bonus steps for having a nursery, as well as being unlocked for having a foyer. Yeah. And then Maid's Chamber. I think we've ran into these once. Word from the editor. As we reach the end of this volume of drafting strategy, we hope you have found valuable insights and colorful inspiration for your next architectural project. From the purple of our dreams to the reds of our fears, we believe that no ambition for an architect is too brave and no design is too colorful. To achieve our goals, we must delve deep into the spectrum, drawing upon all colors and ideas of merit. At the end of the day, color is just another tool. Some wield it to express their own creativity, some hoist it up as a display of their own power, some use it to calculate great sums, but all of us want to find a color we can call our own. I love these! But let me out. Might be a partitioning plan. I mean, this feels... Great whole partitioning plan, and there's like the classroom, if we could... Seems to want... We can like... Go in through these sides. And we want to find a magnifying glass. I want to assume... Very detailed paper model of a safe. I'm not sure what... I mean, I don't know what that would give us, but... I mean, I wonder if we also could get the... If we get the combination... We could... Open this? Oh, calendar. Day 1. Should actually put that down. There's the orchard. Stove. 7. That. Day 1. Okay. Now we can figure out what day it is. No matter what. Yeah, now you can figure out what day you're on for the bunker safe. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Guess we'll save steps. We'll take the spare room. Spare rooms are also a bit mysterious. Not sure what this all means. Painted blue paint. feel like some sort of like X-ray specs and you could look through everything. The music choices are really interesting to me as well, or rather the lack thereof. Yeah, we'll do bedroom. I want to go up and around. Hello! Oop, I'll take that. There was this mention of fashion items. We do see quite a few hats. Sometimes there's stuff with like what feel like little locks on them, but figure that out. I assume the cranes are like a reference. Also, I mean, I don't know what this statue's for, but the cranes are a reference to like all the geese. I mean, there's just generally birds. There's Swimbird. Well, I think this is the end of this adventure. But we got some permanent stuff, I suppose. Well, oh right, we have a redraw. Let's see. Okay, we're good. You also check out the gem mine. Yes, yes, yes. The kitchen. I mean, the thing about the dark room is if it was... Yeah, I don't want to get locked. What can we find out? I like the little dog bowl. Can we meet the doggy? Tomato soup. Ah, I see. Beef stew pie. Oh, that sounds good. Boiled chuck stew. Topped with a mashed potato Parmesan cheese crust. Yummy. Oh, that's the same. Bath and Bat. I mean, we could just see what we get in the last room. We don't have to do the parlor puzzle. Breaker box again. Not that that does much, but let's go back around. We can check some of the stuff outside. We can donate our coins. And check out the mine. Yeah, no, the lack of music is... And like, a lot of the music is sort of ominous, like... I always tend to like, you know, put the BGM. Rather than use my own BGM of the game. When I do the loading screens and I'm like, this sounds really ominous. Blessing of the Gardener, add 8 courtyards to your draft pool. Cool. Go check out the mine, which seemed to be near the campsite. Oh, this room. Not sure about that one. Okay, so the mine is then this one. Okay, yeah, I remember. This is the minecart minigame. Ooh. saw that paper, don't worry. Cool. Yeah, really oh, what do we have here? Okay, before we do that, let's read. Although, accidentally blowing up the house, I think, it's an option. Here is the last of the equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're gonna need more than this, especially if we're gonna limit excavation to 2 stones per day. I was told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk structural integrity of the cave walls. I suppose we'll have to adhere to his expert opinion, at least for now. We managed to remove all but 1 minecart from the old tunnels, 2 of which were too rusted and worn down to be of any use to us, so Dave went ahead and made the call to scrap them. I'm not sure that the foreman is going to be too happy about that, but hopefully you can smooth it over. Now, there's still 1 more cart down there, but it's locked on a short track, and it's way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. It's a little awkward because it's blocking the passage, but I suggest someone move it from the other side if they can get over there. The boss informed us that there are 2 other ways into the site from that side. I think we're gonna have to leave that for someone else to finish up if the old man really wants it done. Okay, so that's something. We're gonna have to... Looks like figure that out when we get to the other side somehow. What's this do? Oh. Hey. See. Does look like there's probably room for like 4 upgrades. Maybe there's something in like the Westgate path I didn't see that's to do with that. I mean, it could be one of the rooms, but... And the orchard is still mysterious. Haven't... I guess, like... Tool shed. Oh, look, there's one of these as well. Can't even go onto the stump and hop the fence. I need some sort of four combination. I wonder, there was... What I wanted to do was somehow get the magnifying glass to the light and dark room, but we haven't managed to get like that combination. Wimbird! Small cottage. A 14. First, we have to see what's over here. I want something different. Root cellar trading... Oh, shelter? For day 14, so we're 2 weeks after November 7th. Gotta be the 21st. Excuse me. This room is... I think the first day was November 1st. I wrote 7th. Was it actually the 1st? Suppose we can try them. This is... Yeah, the red guard. Everything about the radiation is... I like compared it, not exactly to House of Leaves, but... I can imagine, like, this doesn't feel like a horror game, but I can imagine a version where things become very ominous. Bomb shelter. Radiation monitor. Must be at least 1 hour in advance. I don't think, actually, I forgot to check what the clock was. Forgot to check what the clock was because we see the one outside. We changed this afterwards. We have to go. We can waste a few steps doing this. That was November 7th. I mean, if I really have to, we can check. Must be an hour in advance. Open for 4 hours. I don't actually know how, like, time really progresses in this game. So it's almost 8:30, so it's like 8:25. 25. I was assuming it was gonna be like that. I suppose we can, like, does it pace change based on, like, rooms? We leave and enter, or I'm assuming it's AM. Save, set unlock date. Let's do the November 21st. Must be at least 1 hour in advance. We have to make it 10? I want to say it's 5 minutes in game for every IRL minute. Okay, that'll take time. I can't make it 9 then, because it's not at least an hour. There's a bit of leeway with, like, the 4-hour things. We can mess around for a bit. Wish there's a way to, like, there's clocks all around the place. I mean, if we have to wait, we can just talk. We're all here together. You're trapped in here with me. We have to, like, make sure we have enough steps. We'll just keep an eye on that. We can talk more about Limbus. Or architecture, or game design. I assume there's a way to, like, increase our allowance. Although I don't know what the exchange rate is for these coins. Hallway? Does my VTuber have lore? Not deep lore. Besides ghostly librarian and archivist. Have I given an update on the model recently? It's actually being rigged now. I don't know if some of my friends have seen the progress. Parlor. Commissary. We don't really have the money. This will take some time. You are in the parlor. That is true. This box is empty. Could be false. The blue box is true. Parlor puzzles are enjoyable. Though I get like performance anxiety with them. The blue box is true. Well, that is also true. I mean, blue box is true. That's true. And then this box is empty, which is false. Thank you. Was it expensive? I mean, VTuber art's never cheap, but it's important to me to like spend. Desert and desert. I really think I called it like flan the first time, but that is flan. Like pudding. Well, I think there is like one that was like fan and flan. It's important to me to always like on like Scab, I almost always like put an extra and then also tip. Courtyard. Do it. We can find a shovel, although I know that is wasting out these gems. Hallway. Drawing room. Can do the redraft. The PNG tuber. Well, like that's how I started. I still really like what I did for like the Ruinous streams, where I had read the little book and the quill that followed my hands. And there's a lot you can do with PNG tubers now. There's these new apps. I forget. Like I just had the simple like jumping and blinking one, but there's ones where if you actually separate the layers, it looks. You can get like bouncing hair and stuff. You can do really cool stuff. I'm always... And I've seen, like, I think every format has different advantages. PNG tuber is the new word for ransom. That's such a funny term. And I mentioned the term, like, flesh tuber once to a friend. Like, ew. So, like, there's stuff that 3D... I've seen some, like, really inventive setups with PNG tubers. There's... Okay. Past 9. I've seen some really interesting, like, layouts. Hello, when Iron Mouse was a worm. The plushie model was super cool. There's stuff, like, the way, like, I think, like, the way with, like, 3D stuff, I don't know much about VR chat, but there's an app called, like, Warudo, which lets you do some of stuff. I know, like, if you really want full customization, you'd, like, make your own things in Unity. But being able to, like, interact with items and stuff, all that sort of tracking. I feel bad because I've never, like, super experimented with stuff. Again, this will just pay itself off. Oh, we could have redrawn for something rare, but... There's a chest! Or trunk. I really love VTubing as, like, interactive story medium kind of thing. And the people that experiment with it, there's so much cool stuff. Good. We have options to keep going up. We have to double back, so might be useful for afterwards. Sometimes there's items. Oh, that's nice to have. Ivory dye. think we're okay with taking the corridor. We'll check what's on Virgin Bride, what's on the other way. Ace and Face, I'm still going with that. Closet, the Nook. Just keeping an eye out for clocks. And then Pine. I mean, if I had infinite money, there's like so much I'd want to, there's like all these ideas I have for models. I like definitely the den. There are big clocks in here. I do like the thing where Iron Mouse has a whole bunch of different artists, so you get to see like the same character in a whole bunch of art styles. That's something. Bath and Bath. Getting there. I suppose we could like start heading over. And it's open for hours, so I guess we can like go back down to these rooms, whatever they are. Patio. Yeah, I mean... Little sector. Some green patches if we wanted. Guess we can just see what's up here. Kitchen, greenhouse. Still have options for going up. There was something, I think that's where like the music sheet was, so there's like the broken pots. There was something I was trying to like figure out with the, it felt like, oh. Shovel. We can do this. But we could like break the locks with a brick. Nothing of interest. I was saying about different art. There's this, but again, I think we need more stuff. Oh, there is like a sprinkler system. Oh yeah, and it's like we need some sort of like a fixable lever. Power that. I mean, like Fire Emblem Heroes, I mean, it depends on the game, but Fire Emblem Heroes, I like seeing, oh, thank you for the key, all these characters interpreted in different ways. Keys are good. Okay, so now since we have to go back, okay, should be good. Assuming we got the other stuff right. Oh, I guess like speaking of VTuber stuff, I do have some secret stuff that I've been wanting to save. I have had a lot. There's things that there's things. May I? No. Okay. mean, that's what I thought. Oh, is it 20th of November? If day one is day 7. Oh, okay. Do another hour? Math that wrong. I have to give it another hour. We can talk. It has to be at least I mean, I don't know how it counts with at least an hour. As long as we keep a few steps. We can go back around. Fellow Fire Emblem Heroes enjoyer. We can like at least dig those up. I don't play Fire Emblem Heroes anymore. I do think it's a rather fascinating project from a gameplay design as a how to not balance a game. I mean, it was falling apart by the time I stopped playing, and every time I look back at it, it's what is happening? Yeah, let's go through the bedroom. Did I do a research project? I've actually had like several concepts. My big one was like this VTuber networking project. Yum. Which is still sort of a slow... I've been busy with like my own school stuff, but I used open can't. We do have an extra key if we want to. Elis Neko, hello! Welcome! I used to have like an alert set for like a term VTuber would be used in a research paper because it's so... I mean, I still am so interested in like VTubers as like a concept. And like what can be done with the medium, which did sort of spawn from like writing a bit about avatars. Ooh, I mean, we want to not be locked out, but oh, the study. I want to look in there. I mean, you don't want to be locked out, but I don't think we've been in here before, and there's bound to be interesting things. There's a safe! Another one. And empty portrait. Okay, we'll look at those in a second. Coat and cot. Blueprints. 44 letters in the message. Oh! Face and ace! There it is! Unused pairings, glove and love, that is it. Okay. "44 letters in the message. So we have to... So there's enough there. Is there a way to, like, interact with this? Because then the question is, like, the rooms are gonna change each time. I'm not actually sure how you fill this in, but here we go. We have a chessboard, we have this. A treasure map. Oh! Paintings... Oh, paintings don't change. They're always... Oh, I didn't even... Let me make my own grid. I don't know if you can hear me with like messing with the paper like that. This ASMR. Okay, so that one's an X. Okay, okay. Oh, this is interesting. I also have this chessboard. Was that... Let's see. We have the empty... Is that a queen? Queen at D8? Eight. Let's read these. And then I'll draw this out, roughly. Face ace, beard bard. Coat cat, cold old. Okay. This is like... We're spelling it out for you. Yeah, because that was like the big question, because I'm like, I'm not sure what I do with this now. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. I need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. Okay, so that doesn't super tell us more. There's a save. Okay, that's 9, 44 letters. I'm just drawing a grid out for myself. Probably make a cleaner one later. Vertical lines. 1, 2, 4, 8. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9. Yep. Okay. F for face and ace. And now it says there's any progress? Pretty big, I think. Called treasure map. And it wants an X there, seems. Or at least I'll put a little X in the corner. Suppose I can like put these little dashes in just in case too. And what are we in? So we have the coach and cot, so that's an A, and we're in 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. A. I mean, I assume when we fill this out, we'll learn something. So now let's... Is there a clock in here? It doesn't seem like it. Go back. I guess the bedroom pays for itself, so... So road and rod, and in... It's an R. don't have to. We'll definitely be. I can do this again as we're like going through rooms. Bridge and bride, so G. So that's. And I still, with these kind of things, even if you get like a letter or two wrong, you can normally like tell. Oh. Okay, it's almost noon, so we can, let's go through these again. We'll just use this. Pray and pry, that's an A. I mean, that's what I'm assuming. This was one of the ones I was unsure of because I just kept seeing like the hands and like beads. But I assume it's like, yeah, it's gotta be pray and pry. Pictures. Oh, well, we're in the threshold. I have to remember which ones. It's interesting because then you have to remember which ones actually do have pictures in them. I was so proud of figuring this one out because it's a less obvious one, and then it just gave it to you. Iron and pin. And then we'll check what's in the den, and then we'll go back around. That and bath. H. Okay, now let's go. You're low on steps. Yep. We're going to. Okay, it's just about. I guess we can watch it. Just about 12, and then we can see if again I mess with that clock thing and I totally misunderstood. Day 14. I had to draw out a calendar. I could also do that. At least we're not dealing with like leap year tricks. Trying to think. Oh, 12 a.m., noon, or midnight. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh, I set it to AM, didn't I? Suppose I can set it to like 1 and wait again. Oh. Oops. And wait. Oh. What was... Oh, I never even noticed. I wish that the shelter will work. The Limbus people have asked this before. I should just say, like, in general, I do try and give myself some patience because I do feel like I run with a debuff every time I'm streaming. I do miss stuff more easily than looking at chat, and then there's just like the general streaming stuff I'm trying to keep in mind. Check the volume levels, you know. Yeah, I don't... Gonna wait a minute, and then I guess we'll have to change the time again, and then we can just wait. We can just about like see the clock from an angle. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat, but we can chat. What teams do you want to bring into Canto 8? I mean, there'll be other opportunities to do this. I assume it would just let me open it if it was correct. hope that works. Wish there's a way to like check, because we have to be mindful of steps. We can still look at the clock. Even that's one sort of from a distance. Even if we lose this. We can see it. I'd like to use some sort of poise, so we can use I'm drinking full stop Honglu, but I know that won't but if everyone resists like Pierce, it's not going to be a great option. And I want to use Rupture, but again, like I want to use Honglu, and his options there are a little awkward. Like, I could level Fang Hunt, but again, like, you can use K-Corp. Like, I was wondering if I could, like, bring in the you could do, like, a Poison Rupture combo, but to kind of do some stuff with, like, Merceau. But like, I don't really want to level Fang Hunt. Although, like, that could be an option for like regular fights, and then for focus stuff, bring out K-Corp, because at least you have Lasso Ego. That's an option, but it depends. What I want to bring always depends on the fight itself. I think we're gonna have to like wait, and I guess I want to use the new haste. Oh, it's gonna be hard because I don't like to pull or shard before we get before the 3rd week, and I can get the guaranteed ticket. So I want to wait on the haste shows. I mean, you can always borrow one. It's gonna depend on them as well. I mean, Honglu's nice because he has a lot of options. You can only shard after one. Yes, that's of course. Cause like Ting Tang is not it's still fine. I did Uptie 3 soda in preparation. I did consider the Uptie 4, but even for funnies, it doesn't have enough. Doesn't quite have enough going for it. Funny that like we get to keep the treasure map. I'm wondering about that it would be funny if we learned after all this time that like northeast, south, and west are not. Are like not what they would be in in like our world. I'm tempted to get shelter on another day because I want to keep playing and not sit here. How old is the vampire team? Sorry for anybody who's just here for blueprints and not Limbus. Bleed is very, very good. Very, very, very good. We can see it pretty well from like here. It's almost 1. That's not so bad. Oh, there's like a little flash above there. Oh, and I guess if we're speaking New Honglus, there's sinking and charge because of ArcCorp. I still hope ArcCorp might be like the focus of an Intervallo and not necessarily heavily incorporated. Heysho versus ArcCorp I think is really interesting, and of course ArcCorp I think would make anybody hyped for an Intervallo. No, the manor's seriously pretty. I love this art style. I think toon shading or like the thick outlines doesn't always work for me, but when it does. Oh yeah, and the whole double fourth pack is interesting. It does feel like they're setting that up for an Intervallo. Like I can't think of like a plot point that would be so heavily brought up and not... Oh, maybe we'll get to see the Ravens one day. I know that's one of the things I wanted to see the most. There's the amazing Raven mod, which honestly is such a cool which has the gameplay and design of that is so cool. It's hard not to like want that to be the canon one. At least it's not miserably slow. What else happened in the PV? Seemed to see like a dungeon-esque map. I was like, you know, like a mid Kanto dungeon could be interesting. So I wondered if there's going to be a dungeon. It seemed more likely to be a Fathoms kind of thing. Oh, you could combine them. Because I remember when Kanto 5 dropped, I thought there was going to be like a mid Kanto dungeon. I'll timestamp this video later so you don't have so people can skip. I think that would be, and it looks like it's not like a straight path like some of the other ones have been. I think that would, honestly, I wish there's no dungeon. It's a bit like if it's an interesting dungeon and like the storytelling works for it, I'm happy, but it depends on the story. I'm curious if the coins in the PV are actually, oh yeah, that's a good point. That's something, yeah, we've never seen it. Cool 3D elements. Honglu's Vav is gonna be interesting since we know a little bit how it works. Trailer seems to show that it's gluttony. Coins they used in, if you haven't read Dream of the Red Chamber, they used something called, actually I never said it out loud, so Taels, Taels, which are sort of like, oh, they have interesting shape. They're not coins, they're like pressed metal, which is interesting. Okay, we're almost there. You know, every minute we wait here, we are 1 minute closer to Kanto 8. You know? this doesn't work. We'll just save shelter for another time. It hasn't been super... We can look at, outer room, so it's unusual. I wanna see the like classroom one. Unusual. Video edition, standard. Oh, look at all these other shops. I guess like there are shops. There's like the key one. Room, still missing stuff here. Room 46. Objective. These. Bunch of these. Music room is... Didn't figure out. There's a special key there. I love how it says 1 major, 1 minor key. Before I started the game... Oh, there's like... Entrance hall. Entrance hall is not room 1. Weight room. I think we've been in there and there wasn't anything of interest. Standards, it's not too rare. Weight room is rare. Gotta be like interesting stuff though. Archives. Oh yeah, the TGS trailer. I'm not surprised if, almost there. Some of that stuff, because it's... I mean, I was assuming when we first got it that it was like... It was planned stuff, but not necessarily final CGs. I mean, I'm surprised we had going up to... I guess it was like a 4.5, not Kanto 5, but had one of those in there. Thank you for joining me on this adventure of waiting. I wonder what it'd be like to, like, I wonder how much of this is real. I mean, in terms of, like, game made. Like, how much of the... Is this just like some sort of flat plane that's parallaxing a little bit? That should be, it should be around time. Games are cool. A friend started playing Pentiment and was recommending it to me, and I was like, yes, that's another one that's on the Eternal thing. I'm just double checking there's not. I want to play, but when the oh, okay. We got a big ruby. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I've harbored for these past years. Suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I've never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement with those events 4 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost of my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront. And this, I believe, may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the Ruby Crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible, and the fact that 2 of the Crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism, and she is still alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In the distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of our discontent flung wide open, in that distant land, I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. And that was just holding the ruby, was it? Red letter. Oh, interesting. Because there's a lot of blanks. But the ruby is not like some permanent special that we need to collect. Okay, then. Oh, but look at these. Okay. So let's... That was a bit of a mess getting there, but glad we did it. Let's call it a day. Hi, hello. Welcome. I made some poor math, and so we had to spend some time waiting. But I will timestamp the stream afterwards. So we just talked about Limbus. Yeah, let's go. We have time, maybe 1 or 2 more. Worth it for the lore, indeed. My favorite parts. I made some... We stream Can't Wait as soon as it drops. I'm gonna do it the same way I normally do it, which is a little bit on the little bit when it drops. Oh wait. And normally I start at like 15 minutes or so after it drops. Just so people have a little time to get ahead. And then normally I do like 2 or 3 hours. Not the classroom thingy, shrine, trading post. We still have the root cellar. We have the green ones anyway. Normally I do it for like 2 or 3 hours or until there's a good like stopping point, and I do the rest of it the next day. It's hard to wait, but it is rather late where it comes out for me, and yeah, I wanted to watch the stream, but I want to play it by myself. Exactly, I think there's a good compromise for that. Allowance. Okay. And we're keeping an eye out for letters. Oh, they're right in the room. Do like the observatory, but I think we'll save it. What do we have here? I guess I'm still going with dessert. S. What is the claim ticket to? It lets you store an item which I did, but I've never felt the need to go pick up my coupon book. And let's you pick it up later, but you need to get that room. Get these gems. Collecting dust indeed. The den again, we can get a letter here. So this is star, I mean stare and star, so I. Bedroom, parlor, pantry. You probably will be backtracking, so let's do that for now. We do have the gems. Tyrion, so that's a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that's Tyrion tie, so that's R. I mean, these are all still my assumptions. Oh, a dice. Or die. I mean, this one, like... Yeah, let's check out this corner as well. Yeah. This one... Row and row, so C. Yeah, I wonder, is it translating to other languages? That's a good question. Strange puzzle. I would not... You'd really have to do quite a bit to get that working. Garage. Let's parlor and see if we can go back down. Again, focusing on the gem, keeping our... Okay, no item here. Okay. This is the blue box. The blue box is true. The blue box is empty. Steam only lists English, I see. I mean, it's always fascinating. That's a translation thing that's really aspect, how you manage to do such a word-focused puzzle. I'm sure there is a way, but you would have to be quite... Whatever this puzzle ends up as, you'd probably have to, like, retranslate it and then, like, sort of work backwards. Okay, this is a blue box. That seems to be true. Blue box is true. That's... Okay. Hold on, let me adjust how I'm sitting. Just added some 2 billion donuts. Yeah, especially like... just the way the alphabet works is gonna hugely change all of this. Blue box is true. This is the blue box. That is true. The blue box is then also true. That's false, so... Thank you. How many variations are there? Okay, let's hold off and go back to the den. It'd be really nice to get a shovel. The different gems actually matter. I'm not sure. I've not seen any difference. The pond. There's another thing that we should. The chess pieces. Gems are gems. Let's keep these going. Virgin Bride. Again, that's G. Courtyard. Might as well get the gems from it. Shovel. Nice. A rather dirty coin. Unremarkable rock. Key! Okay. Secret passage. Closet. Leads to a room color of your choice. That's one I don't think I've ever been in them. I do have a bit to work with. Oh, this is how it works. Okay, clock and lock, so that's... See, so far this doesn't really seem to be spelling things out, obviously, but... Green thumb. But, I mean, we still have other ways to work with. We get the extra steps. Yeah! Oh, cool! Key. The guest bedroom. We'll go back around. Our keys. I love the little doggy. Pine and pin. Or wait, that's not pin, that's match and fire and fur. Okay, how about that? So an E. I wonder if there's something else you have to do with this. Go through this one. Yeah, I don't want to keep those locked yet. This pine and pin. E. Think. That's what I assume. Increased value. There is like a day where it's not something you want to have, but... oh, apple! Not sure what happens when you, like, get to the max, which seems to be 20. Let's hope we can find an apple. I would like the library, because we'll have a very fun book to read. Stag and Stag. That should make like the bottom row, it seems to say safes. Okay. EPCW pump system user manual. Jean or Jean, Ribbon, Paul Withers, Simon P. Jones. Pool Series 8. The EPCW pump system is engineered specifically for the luxury requirements of today's indoor, in-ground swimming pool and spa. The EPCW system is also expandable, allowing you to use multiple pumps to control the water flow and volume to several different designated tanks and aquatic house features, be it an aquarium, fountain, or a good old-fashioned swimming pool. Water level indicators, source label, selection buttons. Water control panel. Whether you're using a single tank system or an array of pumps, the water control system serves as a central hub to your EPCW system. The panel is fitted with a number of buttons equal to your own home needs, one button for each water source on the estate. The function is simple. Press a button to select the water source you would like to adjust. For example, if you wish to drain or fill your pool, simply press the button labeled pool. Okay, that's easy. Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources being used, water can only be adjusted from a source if its corresponding button is selected. After you've selected the source using the water control panel, this is one where I might not write down the notes and just go back to the old VOD. Next up is to pump. Set the pump associated with that source to pump either in or out. This will initiate the water flow to from one of your supply tanks, tank, pump lever to selected source. Pump may be connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water. Recommended for cleaning large Olympic-sized pools. In these cases, the tank a pump is using can be changed by a simple flip of a switch. Quick start guide, water control panel, use pump to set water flow direction. Go back. Associated with the source to pump either in or out, to or from. Okay. Okay, that's pretty straightforward actually. That might have been one we didn't need a book for. But good to have. We can try and get like a rarer room from here. Launder currency conference room. Launder currency. You don't wanna waste it, but I guess we'll take the conference room just cause that. Okay, car and cart, so T. Have an 8 for this row. Safe code. Oh yeah, very cursed safe code. After meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. I don't think I noticed that one beforehand. Yeah, and this is about the spreading thing. Nursery. Oh, this one's nice. We have to be careful of our options, but I think do a reroll. Let's make one of these so we don't lose. For us. Oh, there's a gem. And now let's go back round. The other side. And if we go through like the green room, go through the like courtyard again, could do some digging. I guess we can do that. Yay! Oh, and I think there's one in the rooms as well. An old rusty nail. Key. Always good. Pebbles. I want to believe there's like some cool secret item you can get from coins. Guess go through the parlor now. Yeah. Oh, one of those. Oh, wonderful. Silver key. Unlocking a door with a silver key leads to a room with many doors. Oh, interesting. May I have a key card, please? Okay. We can reroll the bedroom to like make sure we're going, or at least do our best to end up going upwards. Into the den. Scary. Okay, dining room, good. Good. We'll go up there, and always a good one to have so if we can come back to it. Again, just need options. Need to be able to go up. Quarter is always left unlocked. Very, very good to have. There are pictures in here. I think we said stage and sage. Tea. Again. Dark room. Dark room's... reroll, or I think we'll just take what we do get. We have an apple? No? Oh, banana. Okay. Courtyard? Yeah, I think we'll take security here. Keycard. We can turn this off. Locked. Ian. Oh, chart and cart. Tree. So we are 5 up. 2, 3, 4. H. There's the knight there. Take that. Oh, metal detector. Nothing of interest. Gems and metal detector. Old shoe. Pebbles. This is the one that goes down. Oh, special key. Well, we don't need that. We don't want that for one like this. More courtyard. I mean, it's not really useful for filling out letters, but we get gem and if there's something magic buried. Buried treasure. Oh, I wonder if we could like put the where the X is. Make that like a courtyard or something. More courtyard. I mean, it's getting us. Colton can. Turnip. I mean, really what this is telling me is I shouldn't be too worried when I can't find the shovel. E. It is many courtyard. Yeah, let's see what happens when we do this. Passageway, cloister, which we couldn't fit. Cloister, which I didn't know the secret to. Let's... Oh, bye, Helem. We'll see you soon. Happy almost can't wait. Sure. Key, billiard room. Use... Well, I want to keep going up. Okay, what's this? It looks like bucket or paint. Paint and pint, I see. Where are we? 2 down from the antechamber. An A? Dang, okay. Where's my notes on exactly how this one does? I think it's times, okay. 16. Purple's probably divided, yep. 16 divided by 2 is 8. The 1? These really do just Keep happening. There's 3 blues. I don't think I've had the multiple blues. Not this one again. Minus and divide. Should I just add them then? 8. 1 times 18? No, okay, that's not it. That's 8. 16. Choose 1. What do I do with the multiple blues? Okay, start from the middle. Then we go, okay, how about this? 8. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So, a minus 7 is 1. Then we go times 18, so we have 18. Divided by 3, which is 6. Thank you. Okay, so I just totally missed one again. Oh, silver key. Room with many doors. Feels like the nicest thing you could say. Yeah, I think I just totally glazed over the pink there. Happened. Sure. Well, don't like these. I think we can get away with archives here? Right next door is the one with the axe. I don't know what that means, but I just kind of wanted to get there to see what it means. There's an antechamber. See, are there pictures? Okay, like hose or pipe. Hose and house, maybe? I mean, I want to say manor, but I think we're gonna go with house, so you. What's in here? The courtyard. What do you even do with all the letters you're collecting? I'm not sure. We're filling in the sort of grid. Safe deposit box key. 304. Oh. Okay, that's why. I like the courtyards. They've been kind. Key to the secret garden. Okay. Gotta figure out what to do with these. Vault key. Unlocks box 304. Where? That'd be like the mail room or something? We can see if we can go here and like maybe stick a bedroom or something. Oh, we could just use it like this. Oh, hello. We have here ordinary key. Yeah, and these have like the little egg thing. Nothing of interest. It's okay, we got here. I thought we'd like have to use this in a special place. Oh, what's going on here? This looks like a puzzle. Here's the moon thing. Your garden. Spread fruit at the house. A floor plan so secretive had to be removed from the drafting pool to avoid anyone unwanted accidentally stumbling upon it. The secluded garden, flanked by a variety of more ajayi fruit trees, has served as a private retreat to at least 2 other generations of Sinclairs. Well, if we could go back to the conference room. This does feel like we could knock it down somehow. We have like the goose. Are there any other big spots? I'm gonna mess with it. I don't know what you want, but I know it's important. Let's see. Assume if we twist this, it's gonna change. What happens if we like make them all point? I mean, there's just not many options and we can't. Oh. Yeah, we saw one of these in one of the other rooms. Oh, okay. I would assume you'd have to, like, unlock all of them to get there, but... Ah, Zilla P, welcome! Thank you very, very, very much. Really, really appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying the streams. Let me see. What happens if I point them like both here? Yeah, but without a way to like mess with the top one. Thank you, Fanny. Want one that goes... Yeah. Now, as long as we can get another one that works. Oh, but there's another dice. Or 2. This is the puzzle I was unclear of. And there was like the thing in here. Light of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord. Let me see if we can... Need one that has a door. We have keys. We'll go through the pool. I'm sure this is exactly how this was always meant to be. A plane... Or like plane and lantern? Flight and... maybe flight and light? Put that in. Well, we made it somehow. To continue up, you must go down. Not surprised. What's this? The basement key. I assume that's not like permanent. Locks the basement door. Interesting. Well, that's something we have to look for. You can get to a coat room, that'd be good to store. Good point, good point. We do have options. I would like to get some more steps. That would be that's a really good point. This is pointing there. That's where like there was like this safe somewhere. Oh wait, I forgot. Oh, is this like chef and chief? Oh, if. Up here is an if. Let's turn this thing. Because there's that other sort of statue and it points down in one of the rooms, but no idea. Wait, can I? Yeah, not surprised. Guess we'll go through the courtyard. Can afford a little bit. Okay, fine. Ballroom. Laboratory archived. Whenever you enter ballroom, set your gems to 2. So it's not terrible, and it's a room we haven't been in. I mean, it'll kind of refund us. Claire and Simon in Eclipse Ball 1952. Oh, more sheet music. Okay, good to have. Under these stars, the dance is held, and to the floor we are compelled. The gowns glide on, and music swells, and at the end, the clock strikes 12. What that means, only time can tell. To remain for one last dance, and spin again around clock hands. And as I turn, sorry, now I do need a drink. As I turn, a second chance to rise above the falling sands, the true time lost in past romance. So yeah, the big clock has been a mystery to me. I have to go look at are true. Oh, now I do need to look at my other VOD, but that's okay. Sorry. Do have Rumpus room. Let's. take it. We can see what our sort of fortune is. These are coins. What's this? I thought this was like tag. So what else is beeping at me? Normally it's like something on the floor. Oh, there it is. What? So what is this? Mountain. Beach. I think about that one. I'm not actually sure. Landscape. This could be like tenor tag. Cliff. I'll have to think about that one. Let me write a note. Where are we? For 5x9. Crag and tag. Yeah, crag and tag. But the letters aren't. Letters don't totally work. Let me just write this down. Unless it wants like CRT. So 2 6. Oh, coast and cost. That's a good one. Let me just write coast. Cost. Doing pretty okay at these, but this one's... I like that they're able to sort of like reuse some of these. But like a 2, 3, 4. Or put an A there for now. And let's see what our friend here says. Chunk.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Yes, please.
Yes. The fog is clearing.
What a hat.
I see a shadow in the doorway. Silent footsteps in the hallways. An unlatched gate you did not open.
Oh?
A missing item you did not take. I see a young boy watched from afar. A young boy who once was brave, but now afraid. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Thanks, friend. Extremely ominous. Press shift to run. Okay. So we need... What's our... How many do we have? Because we like could go down to 17, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. We'll go down to the dining room and like get more food. I don't, because I'm never sure what those like mean for the day. If they're referring to like the day of, is it worth going out? Getting down there and going out? Could try looking through that passageway. Give us like some shorter distance. Unless it's all more courtyards. Wait, that's the other wrong way. We could, I mean, we could see what they are. Boudoir. Boiler room. We could go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, just enough if we did that. Yeah, okay, now we do have more. Oh, this is going. Still a mystery. Crouching reduces noise. You think we can hide? You think we can crouch in this? We can't jump? Crown and crow. And give us. Yeah, that's a keycard one. Trunk is locked. If I check these, probably not. Let me click you. Not surprised, but security. This is where we need like the lockpick, I would assume. No, my Frey dog is stream. No, she's around. There's the food. Yeah. Yummy, yum, 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 yummy. Pizza! I was planning to have pizza. Only of a slice? Well, I guess, I don't know, whole pizza would be a bit much for me, to be honest. So where? Dining room. Without keys, or like the breaker room. I forget, did we check down here? Did that require a key as well? Well, we could... I mean, there's the whole, like, door unlocked thing. We could just go and... You have to have something. Wait, one sec. It funds itself. Is one of... Yeah, like... This thing has the, like, pointing down. That's what I've been wondering about. What? Is there somewhere I can stick a key? In here? It does tend to point to things, because we know it pointed to the safe in, like, the other room. I don't even know what's an actual clue. I know that is one of the problems. I'm never sure, like, what's... I'm generally leaning towards... Spare room. Well, like, sorts of, because there tends to be, like, these... as well. Yard nook. Go through hallway. Some sort of puzzle here. This game has quite a few red herrings. I mean, I'm not surprised. That has been, like, the big... For some of this stuff, it's... Did I not... We have a few steps. Did I not dig those? Oh, I did. Okay. Thought I'd check. So let's check in the front. Did I... root cellar? So they're not knocked over. Oh, I think the root cellar's dig spot's good. Good reminding me. I'll take that. Because it said the thing about the gate being unlocked. I'm not really sure the relevance of all of those. It's something that's gonna, like, affect the next day because it's your fortune. Hello, root cellar. A key. I don't know if we have, like, enough. Maybe if we get, like, turnips or something. Coins. Pebbles. Have that patat. Coins. Mini coinage. Have, like, a turnip. Yes. Pebbles. Okay, we have a key. Raw potato. Yeah. Well, we do have a campsite. We could... This is good to remember as well. The run saving turnip. I mean, I don't know where this is gonna get us. But we can see. Again, I'd like to store the basement key as was advised. We have the other key that we dug up that I don't know. I feel like it was a mailbox thing. Okay, what's the best? Where should we take it? I mean, we take it all the way up here. There's like 3 possible rooms, possibly. Get 2 rooms here. I assume I left the secret garden because it was locked. If we get to like the wasn't the conference room like stuff was spread? So there could be a whole bunch of food in there. So like hallway, courtyard, observatory. Okay, up and around. Tiny. Oh, thank you. Apples are extra delicious. Oh, no, 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 no. Safe code, and then we have all conference rooms placed in the office safe. Did I try that one? I mean, it's the red one, so it's always false. So now let's... We have to go, like, around... I mean, we could go back to the secret garden. If we can get to, like, this or the rumpus room. I like that. We have a reroll, so try and keep it going. Did I? Okay, this is still the pump one. We've done this for a while. The night. Can't even remember my own building. Den, bedroom, dining room. Wait, not that. Dining room up. I will figure out someday. Oh, look at this. Vault key. Unlocks box 304. Where do we see boxes? The only thing I can really think of is... boxes. There was some stuff in the... Can I eat the scraps now? Mailroom, maybe? I mean, if we could also turn things off, there's an option. That will give us some room to work with. Yeah, billiard up through archives. Check secret garden. Now we get some, like, I do like this sort of sound design, I guess. Oh, wait a moment. These have numbers on them. These all have, like, keys. This does feel like something to remember. Can't duck. I would appreciate some numbers. The archives. 30 years since I first watched your stream. It does. Time does fly. It's hard to think I've been doing this for 4 years. Although, I mean, to be fair, I didn't do it that much while in school. But thank you for sticking around. I mean, you never have to come. And if people are only here for one game or so, that's totally fine as well. Secret garden. Here's the office. We can take a look. Vault key, unlocks box, car keys. I mean, we can look in there again, see if I can come up with anything, and then I probably will. A, use. Just want to be able to like keep going. Greenhouse, storeroom. Locker room. The courtyard. Red key throughout the house. Then I guess we could go back and around. I haven't been in here anyway. Locker room for keys. Is there a... The locker is locked. Then should we go all the way back around to the conference? For many years to come. Yeah, I'm not... Wow. I don't have any... Ooh. Spine and pine, so S. Where are we? I don't even know anymore. Third down, S. That's always worth saying. I'm not... I do this for fun. There's no, like, reason to, like, graduate or anything. I assume, is this gonna be locked? I mean, I think we have the steps to go all the way back around. Oh. Workshop combine. Oh, I haven't done that. Combine inventory to create new items. I haven't been here before. The true box does not always contain the prize. That's good to know. I think that's what threw me off before. Like I was saying, I can imagine like taking hiatuses or something, but do we take this to the mine? The G. Rain and like wheat and weather, I would assume. Maybe? Wheat and weather. Just has a G. Okay, 8. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is of 10 lost. Among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. It's just the one. Note is read. Let's write that. G is a note. I'll have to put these together on my own time. Gonna pick that up. Oh, battery pack for... It does rather look like dynamite. Okay. Shovel... Battery pack, metal detector? Like what? Shovel plus battery pack? Plus metal? Okay, no, that doesn't make something. Makes detector shovel? Sure. I assume that could like tell us what's in the... Oh, much greater chance of finding... Okay. That's very nice, although we've done a lot of digging. I wonder what we can combine with a battery pack. I guess we're going around again. Try and gather some of those keys and see. I would like to like take some keys back in here. We do have the 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's quite a bit around, but I mean, while we have something to work with, I think we might as well. Basement sure to spot. I have no idea what the basement. Go through security to save some steps. Down. Could waste a step to like, no. Yeah. I don't know how we're accessing the basement, but that's okay. I think this whole episode has been quite fruitful. That one's locked. Security down through. I mean, because we could like try and spawn another courtyard and... It's quite a bit, yeah. But... Never know what we'll find. Have some more food, please. Nay. Just take the bag of sugar. I mean, I know what I'm doing with the letters, sort of. Hey. Hey. There's the refund. We go straight through the courtyard, then down and around. Oh, and they're gold, okay. Are those just regular keys, though? Okay, well, there's... we can work with this. Definitely. Okay, back. Yard, hallway. Many keys. Hi, Fahrenheit, welcome. Back and around, I guess we'll just see as far as we can go. Story courtyard, hallway den, bedroom, border security. Well, yeah, there's some locked ones there. 6 keys. In bedroom. It seems not a single bathroom. There's like the lavatory, but it's a red room. It doesn't seem to do anything. No, the hats are another mystery. That's one I'm not sure will actually amount to much, but... This would be a place to like stick another green room or bedroom or something. Closet. And requirement. Yes. Take that. Again, bedroom. Something commissary. Well, maybe we can get some like food or something. Oh, and we have our shortcut to security. Oh, running shoes. Sledgehammer. These are like maze save steps, which is not that useful. But, I mean, you never know what will actually, like, help here. I mean, do we want security? That's not gonna help. Let's just do our last little bit. Food. Okay, these are fine. Good too. Okay. Not actually what we need here, but it works. Some options here. Not really. Do the boudoir. Eek! Just see what's in there. Kitchen. May I have a bedroom? Vault. Breaker box. What even is the one gem? Oh, we're gonna black out. No! All in a day. I think that was pretty good. Garden excavation site. That was pretty good. So we're gonna finish up there. I'd like to keep doing these on the weekend for a little bit. It just depends how the work and other stuff goes, because obviously we also have the Limbus streams. But we'll see. I definitely want to keep playing. I want to play more. Maybe let me see. Let me just see how the week starts, because maybe I can fit in some other ones, because I'm having a really good time. But thank you, everybody, and thank you for putting up with me having stuff to wait through. I need a drink. We just had to wander around. I'll timestamp this in a little bit. But thank you, everybody. As always, thank you all so much for joining me and having fun with me. And as always, super appreciate it. So, I hope everyone has a good rest of their weekend, good start to the week. Excuse me. And hope you're all doing well. We almost can't wait. Happy kit reveal day tomorrow. See you later. Bye-bye.